Yes, that's right, you beautiful lot, we are back. And in true 𝗃𝗃𝗍𝗿 style, we like to bring you the best in the business from the very best in the business. And this Trakker Tempest RS Brolly Camo version is right up there with the best. Right, in fairness, you can't turn the internet on at the moment without seeing some form of video or marketing thing that Trakker do about how fast these go up. Now, I've not used a Tempest before, so, and me being a little bit accident prone, I'm not going to try and break any records doing this, but I am going to set it up as Joe Blogs would do, and let's just see how fast it is. So, right, so first things first, let's get it spread out a little bit. That's that. Just make sure nothing's twisted, so when I stand it up I can, hang on, have they gone into place already? They've gone into place already. Oh, well, maybe I will break a record then. So what I've done, as I've opened it, they've locked straight in. So you fan it out, pull that. No way. Look at that. Well, did you see how fast that went up? Now, before we get into why I think this is absolutely awesome, we're going to go over the tech spec, because the tech spec is what Trakker want you to know to make an informed decision on your purchase. Because me seeing this in the flesh, I know there is going to be lots of you out there that want to get your hands on one. At the core of this one-man fishing bivvy is the renowned patented hinge block. This allows for easy and speed of setup. It's lightweight, super strong and fatigue resistant. The setup time, usability and functionality have all been enhanced even further with this rapid knuckle system, enabling all 5 main poles to lock into position in one effortless action. Erecting your shelter has never been easier. Now, I've had some pretty impressive erections in my time, but I will admit these functions with the knuckle system just allow erecting your shelter to be easier than ever before. Now, there's loads of cool enhancements on this, including a built-in peak to minimise water ingress in and around the door, and this peak can be increased even further to allow even more coverage with the addition of the skull cap. The rear of the shelter has been made flatter than its predecessor, striking an optimal balance between internal storage space and the ability to fit in swims and aerodynamics. The airflow in these shelters has been improved with Trakker's adaptive ventilation on these 6 vents. The vents facilitate airflow even when it's raining. To help stay cooler in the height of summer, the 4 rear vents can be pegged out to create areas of shade, which when used in partnership with a skull cap can reduce the internal temperature by several degrees. For optimal storage inside your bivvy, there are 4 internal pockets, 2 on each side and 2 at the front. Those at the front have a hanging loop where you can store essentials such as your receiver or even your jacket for a speedy exit in the worst weather conditions. The material is the famous Aquatex Camo. Its hydrostatic head rating is 25,000. So 20,000, which is some of the highest in the business, is considered very waterproof. And this rating is suitable for heavy rain and wet snow. Whereas the 25,000 is just the top of the tree, which is just a signature of the quality that Trakker provide in their products. And it's got that all important blackout pigment to reduce light and heat ingress. Now, the weight of the bivvy to carry is 7.45 kilograms, but when you add the additions of the peg and the quick sticks and the carry bag, the total weight overall is 10.45 kilograms. Within the bag, you get 2 quick sticks on the tent pegs, and also there's the tension strap attached to the bivvy. The internal dimensions of this beautiful bankside home is 140 centimetres in height, 250 centimetres in width and 210 centimetres in dimension, whereas the external dimensions are 145 centimetres in height, 250 centimetres in width and 215 centimetres in dimension. Now when it's packed down in its bag, so the transport size is 126 centimetres in length and the circumference of it is 22 centimetres. Now if you check out the Trakker website, it'll show that the price of these is $524.99. It's also worth checking in with your local retailer and having a look online at prices, because you can also get the skull cap on it, you can get the social extension on it, which looks really cool, and again for prices on those they're advertised openly online. Now it's also got magnetic rod straps. Now the advantage about having a really nice magnetic rod strap is that there's no Velcro here, and for those who've used Velcro a lot, you find that the dirt just congregates in the Velcro and it can stick to things. With magnetic, they just stay cleaner, they're quicker, and you get that really nice lock and load click sound when you put it back in place. The poles are stronger than any other poles that Trakker have done, and they're black textured power coated with an anti-twist mechanism. And then another thing to note is this, the field of view you get. The reason why Brollies and Brolly systems are so popular with anglers is because the amount of visibility it gives you. Whereas on most bivvies, you've got this door front, so you can't see certain areas of the lake. With the open front and the advantage on the Brolly systems, you have this really large field of view. And if you're an angler that likes to keep your eye on the water so you don't miss a trick, then this size of a Brolly system is perfect. Right, so there we go. Overall, I did 2 nights in it at different parts of the lake, just playing about really, and any excuse to throw the rods out while I'm working. But the first night I did just in the bivvy itself, which was great, I was comfy. The second night I did with the ground sheet and the skull cap on. Now what I did notice, I was more toasty in the skull cap. The ground sheet is just a little bit of luxury, which I'm not used to, so that was nice. What I would advise if you're looking to invest in one of these, especially at this time of year, you're definitely going to need a skull cap, whereas in the summer months, it is fine exactly what it is. Straight out the bag, put the bivvy up and it will be absolutely perfect. So if you wouldn't mind, that's if you like what you've seen, give the video a thumbs up for me, press on the subscribe button if you've not done so already, and then click on the bell and you get notifications of all the new exciting videos that we've got coming up very soon here at 𝗃𝗶𝗆𝗿.